Good evening, everyone. Today I stand before you to address a question that resonates with many people in our society, mostly parents and students. Is traditional college experience becoming overrated or, dare I say, even pointless? The traditional college experience is something often looked at as indispensable. But with tuition costs and average salaries of jobs coming out of college being low, it is becoming pointless to go to a big state school just to get out and to get the true college experience. First, let's consider the economic aspects, specifically the cost of tuition and room and board. According to a recent report by bestcolleges.com, the average annual cost of college tuition and fees at a private non-4-year college is approximately $38,185 for the 2023-2024 school year. For a public institution, it goes to about $10,388 for in-state tuition, and if you're going to a school out of state, it's going to be about $22,698 annually, and that's just tuition. Has nothing to do with room and board. Once you incorporate room and board, the average cost jumps to about almost $60,000 a year. And if you add that up over time, you're going to be at about $200,000 in debt by the time you graduate after 4 years. And the average salary coming out of college is about $60,000 a year, which is just not going to cover that student debt. Plus, the rising cost of textbooks and materials that should be provided for us anyway are just getting more and more expensive. The programs that we have to pay for and whatnot, it just becomes a financial burden over time and strain on students and families, especially ones that financially aren't stable enough to support their kids going to college. Even if they want to, they just can't. It's just too expensive, especially people with multiple families. It's just not practical anymore. Community college is more the way to go and financially smarter in today's world. Transitioning to our second subtopic, let's discuss the social and party life aspect associated with the traditional college experience. An article by Noel Walker in the Georgian Media Group highlights the often glamorized but seldom critically examined aspect of college party life. This culture, while appealing to many as hallmark of the college experience, frequently overshadows academic pursuits and can lead to serious consequences, including substance abuse and academic failure. Many students go to college and completely flunk out because they party too hard and they waste all that money just to end up at community college and not really being satisfied with how their experience turned out at all anyway. Moreover, the pressure to conform to social normalities and expectations can create an environment where students feel compelled to prioritize social activities over their academic responsibilities, such as parties, whatnot, sports events, etc. And that can also result in a lower academic performance, especially when they don't have any parental supervision or really responsibilities that they have to worry about. They kind of have to address it themselves. Now let's take a look into the practical returns of a college education, specifically the average salaries of recent graduates. A CNBC report by Abigail Hess reveals a stark gap between expectation and reality. While recent college graduates anticipate around $60,000 annually in their first job post-graduation, the actual average salary hovers around $48,400. This discrepancy not only impacts financial planning and stability for young adults, but also raises questions about the value proposition of college education. Is the investment aligning with the payoff overall? With these points in mind, one may ask, what are we paying for? Is the educational system traditionally justified as a direct investment in the future of earning potential? If the educational system is traditionally justified as a direct investment in investing in your own future, how do we reconcile these ballooning costs with the salaries coming out of college? Some might argue that benefits of college extend beyond more than financial returns. College is often seen as critical revenue for networking, developing skills, social skills, and gaining exposure to diverse ideas and cultures. Overall, I don't think that it's really important in today's youth to really pay for all those things when you can get it for free in the real world anyway. If you just go and get a job and you go to community college and you get an internship, you can gain all the things that college promotes without paying as much money for it. In conclusion, we really have to advocate for a more broad spectrum educational system that offers a much more affordable way for people to get the college experience if they want one. Overall, though, I think it's an overrated experience and it's turning out to be more expensive and less forgiving than most people would hope to. Thank you, and I hope this was educational and opened your eyes to some of my thoughts on this topic.